Hey people, so today I wanted to talk about options trading. What is options trading? Well, options trading is when you see a company on the stock market and you are betting on whether or not it's going up or down, right? I shouldn't say betting, but to me, options trading is more like gambling. And if you're following my strategies on how to invest, although I'm not your financial advisor, I'm just a YouTuber, then you would know that gambling is typically going to lead to you losing money in the long run. So for example, when I was in college, I was probably a junior or senior. I was actually a senior in college. I took about $2,000 and put it in an options trade on Apple stock going up. In that same time frame, within an hour, I had made $700. I was super excited, super happy. I added $700 to my stock portfolio. But I didn't stop there. I kept options trading. I was putting $4,000, $8,000 until boom, I lost about $6,000 doing options trading. My experience with that led to me saying, okay, you can make quick money, but then when you start risking it all, thinking that you're the best in the business, you may come out big 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but it only takes one time for you to lose everything, right? It only takes one time for you to options trade everything. Now, people go to the casino for fun. People gamble for fun. But options trading, when you have access to a large amount of capital, when you have access to a large amount of your investment funds, you don't want to be options trading on that account. So let's say you are just someone who has a little bit of money to blow, and this is not something that you were really looking to invest and you just wanted to have fun. I advise that you have a separate account where money that you know you're willing to lose, you options trade on that account, and you have a plan to not pull money from your true investment account in order to do options trading or bounce back or get that money back, because the likelihood of you getting that money back is very, very slim. There's a small percentage of people who actually make money doing options trading, and that percentage is less than 20%. So you will be like the average person. Well, you will most likely be like the average person, that 80% plus that is losing money options trading. So what I would suggest is that you follow a better guidelines that have better success, like 401k, Roth IRA, investing in mutual funds, growth stocks, and blue chip companies. Another thing is that options trading, you don't only bet on it going up, but you can bet on a stock going down. So if you're looking at current times, if you're looking at the economy, if you're looking at places where a company is struggling, you may want to options trade out an entire year and say that this company will fall drastically within a year's time. For example, at the time of the recording of this video, Carvana dropped 40% yesterday. So if you had options trade on Carvana with $10,000 and it dropped 40% and you bet it on it going down, you would have more than doubled your money, right? But in the same instance, if you had bet on it going up, you would have lost all of your money. So in that same breath, you can see how people can get almost warped into a mindset of, wow, I can make a ton. Or if you have made a ton, you can see how if you just forex your money in one day and now you have 40,000, why would you stop, right? You would keep going, you would keep trying. And $10,000 is a lot of money to spend on an options trade. But if you made 40,000 from it, what's to stop you from doing that again? and saying, okay, tomorrow Carvana is going to go up because it went down significantly. It can't possibly go down more, right? And so now the thought process is, let me bet on it going up with all 40,000 and see what happens then. So with that mindset, you can see how someone will eventually lose everything if you're betting the whole farm on an options trade or a specific stock or a specific company, rather than diversifying your investments, and branching out to ensure that you are investing in solid companies that will continue to perform for a longer period of time. So I used to options trade. I probably did options trading for 2 years, and I was down 600, down 800, got it back every single time. I felt real good. It was almost like a shot of adrenaline when you were able to get that money back, and then you were able to make an extra 200, then an extra 200, then a 700 gain, then $1,000 gain. So now I'm like, wow, like why would I do regular investing, right? Because I am the best at options trading. That is the thought process. That is the goal. You see your friends doing it. You see everybody doing it. Okay, what are you betting on? How are you doing this? It became almost like a community. And with that community, you're leveraging the fact that, hey, I won here. So now everybody's always talking about their wins, but nobody really discloses their losses. Now, the good thing about only losing $6,000 while in college is that I only lost $6,000 in college. The bad thing about that is that I lost $6,000 in college. And that $6,000, I still think about it today. Like, what could I have done with that $6,000? What could I have used that for? How could I have better utilized that money? Now, if I had somebody in my corner, that $6,000 would still be here today. That might have been a bigger down payment on my home. That might have been me upgrading my backyard or front yard a little bit further. That might have been a better car for me and my family, well, my future family. So again, right, $6,000 can be seen as a lot of money as well. And how do you utilize that? How do you effectively use that money? Right now, that $6,000 is going to the wind. And it's up to me, in order to invest properly and efficiently and get that back and do what I got to do. But it's not going to be through options trading. It's not going to be through what I believe is gambling, right? So, again, you're entitled to do whatever you want. I still know people to this day who options trade, and they may invest $50 here, $50 here, $100 here, not too much money, and they will work on making doubling their money basically, and they won't stop until they double their money every single day. So if you got $50, you double it, it's 100. You do it again tomorrow. You got $50, you double it, it's 100. You do that every single day of the week, you now got $500 because the stock market isn't open Saturday and Sunday. So if you got $500 a week, you now have $2,000 a month. If you do $2,000 for 12 months, now you have $24,000. So if you can make $24,000 on your free time, I think that's a good gig to have, don't you? Just $100 a day. Now, I am not someone who is going to gamble on that and assume that I'm always going to hit and double my money by $50 per day. So that strategy to me would require me to be betting on something that is very, very volatile. And I just don't see how something is going to be that volatile for an entire year. Because honestly, the only options trades that have worked are stocks that I have studied for a long period of time and that I knew would go up $2 today or down $2 today based on its evaluation. So if you're going to do something like that, you need to be very, very knowledgeable on the subject. I would advise you read some books. But again, I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a person on YouTube. And so Again, do your due diligence. If you think options trading is a viable option for you, still do not invest the whole farm, and only invest in a brokerage account that is not your main brokerage, because you do not want to be betting everything on that. So if you liked this video, if you liked what I talked about today, if you liked my stance on this, and if you didn't like my stance, comment down below and let me know what you think. Options trading, it can be a heavy ride. It can be a roller coaster. So let me know what your experiences were. Like, comment, and subscribe below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.